Hello, chat. Oh my gosh, pre-Umbra message from Garv? This is crazy. Umbra's always the first message. Damn. We have someone vying for the seat. Unheard of. That was so instant. Oh my god. I'm late, too. I've been, playing the Thousand Year Door remake. It's very good. Thousand Year Door is my favorite game ever. Although the remixes are it's a little jarring because I've heard the original soundtrack so much that it's just kind of funny. I've only played Super Paper Mario is very good. Super Paper Mario is really, really good. I think it's just that when I was a kid I was really, really bad at gaming. Now I'm slightly better at gaming, but like the RPG aspect of Thousand Year Door and the storyline I was drawn to a bit more. I'm still bad at games. It's okay, I'm also bad at games. We can be bad together. I was playing Lego Harry Potter with my roommate and I fell off 7 times in a row. It was really unfortunate. Whenever I play anything with my brothers, they carry me like crazy. Yeah, that's me. I redid this, by the way, and I figured out what I did wrong. Just in case anybody's interested. The thing about rotating axes is we were defining it like this, which you can do. It's actually not even that bad to do in this case, but I think it was one velocity that I had defined wrong. Like I defined it in the global axis, not the local rotating axis, and I was getting the wrong answer, so I redid it and I did it in an offset rotating axis from the link. So the rotating axis is still in X and Y. And we just define it all in X and Y, which to me is still kind of like I'm trying to like see how it would look. But it's just that this rotating axis sort of rotates with it. Which to me is like, why would you do that? But I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just like about the geometry that you're given. This one, I don't know if I started this one. Okay, I'll do work with you, sigh. I know. Man, I should play Dangan 2 on stream. I feel like that would be fun. Maybe I'll try and make Sundays like 260 assignments for holy shit. I think I have like 40 that I grade per week. Cause they're group. So it's like, and the groups range from like 2 people to like 5 people. But usually land around 3 or 4 people. So it's probably like 120 people. I only grade for 3 sections. They're really easy to grade too. I should probably be nicer. I realize I feel like I'm like a mean grader, but I'd rather them get a bad grade and then be like, okay, I actually need to like step this up, than be nice and get a grade and then they don't do any work. Because it's a small part of the grade for the thing that I'm grading. Okay. So when I do this, I have to do... Oh wait, I can use... Oh wait, no. I'll use this one, yeah. So when I think when I do this... Oh yeah, okay, so I can use this column to do the determinant, and then I just have the... Yeah, I was like tripping out about that. I was like, what the hell? I have a thermo quiz tomorrow. 20 questions on 3 lectures, which was only definitions. So that'll be kind of interesting. Negative y. Oh, this one is a little weird because I don't know what this distance is. Oh my gosh, how's it going? It's been a while. How have you been? Plus but minus. Oh, WOC. Right, Omega OC. I've been so busy lately. I haven't had time to like reach out to people, hang out, you know, that kind of stuff. They've got some black Pechi, white PLA Plus, and some white Pechi. I need to use my green. I haven't had any time to, like, to do any sort of design anything, because I've just been, like, using my free time to apply to internships and stuff. Do I know Omega OC? No, fuck. Wait, do I know RXYZ? No, I don't. What the hell? Oh, wait, maybe I can systems of equations it. Got some purple PLA Plus? Ooh! So much plastic. It's not actually that much plastic in the grand scheme of things. As an engineer, I'm like, oh man. Like, people are like, oh, my filament's not recyclable. Ah. This is also 3 unknowns. This is fucked. I can't do that. I'm gonna try a different one. I don't know why. It feels like we're missing a dimension on that one. But no, but she didn't put any corrections out, so. But yeah, there's so much plastic waste that goes on in industry that I'm like, you know, it's okay if you buy a kilo of PLA. I spent so long coding an implementation of marching squares in a kid's programming language. What programming language? Also, what is marching squares? You have to be kind to me. I don't do math. Oh, Scratch. Scratch is, dude, you know. So I'm taking, for my dynamics class, we have to do numerical solutions, right, to dynamics. And we use MATLAB. And I'm like, you know, all the people who are like, quote unquote, like bad at MATLAB, it's just like they don't know how to like do the coding logic. It's not that they're bad at MATLAB. So I'm like, you know, even if it's Scratch, I don't care if you did this numerical thing in Scratch. Like, you could do it. I could do my homework in Scratch if I wanted to. I don't want to because they're not asking that, but like, I could do numerical solutions to dynamics in Scratch. It would just be like kind of more complicated, but the logic of it is exactly the same. A way to render terrain. Oh, interesting. Any? I feel like for me, any. I'm skipping problem 3, by the way, because it depends on problem 2, so once I try 4, we have to do acceleration and velocity, so this will probably help. Oh god, also the Coriolis. I took a quiz on the Coriolis acceleration. It was just vector directions. I got a 4 out of 10 on it, so we're gonna figure it out here. So a grid of points with value. Oh, no, it was okay. It's like the quizzes are like 5%, and there's like one that happens like every homework and also extra ones. Getting a 4 out of 10 is like funny. Well, because like it was 5 questions, each was 2 points. So I got 3 wrong. But some of them I second guessed myself. So it was like the first thing I answered was right, and then I was like, I don't think it's that. I was also doing it in my head, which is bad. So a grid of points with value 0 to 1. Some square marked across this grid checks the points at its corners. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me write some givens. Is rolling with no slip to a right. Okay, so R. That's probably not useful right now. Maybe it is. No, it's not. I lied. I don't know why I wrote that twice. Angular velocity to the right with angular velocity 2 radians per second. That's negative. Plot omega c. Yeah, clockwise. Increasing at a rate of that. Of 1. At this moment, the small ball A is moving downward in the slot of radius 0.1 at the rate of that oh, interesting. So velocity, this is r dot xyz of A. I guess I can just say that. So the thing I don't really... I found a little thing in Pechi and I've been trying to break it. I can't. You know, actually it's very interesting. PLA also has a very high elastic modulus. So the thing is that pet G is stiffer than PLA, so if you want parts to be really stiff, then you can use pet G. But PLA, sometimes people will actually print in PLA if they're making clips or something, even though pet G is quote-unquote a little bit stronger, because they want that flexibility in their prints. Sorry, nerd stuff. It's moving downward, okay. It's like the whole like relative to the slot thing is hard. I need something to print. You should try to like figure out a little problem in your life and see if you can solve it with printing. Oh, I guess this isn't XY, but I mean, I guess what I'm gonna say is this, is what our coordinates are. Still, it's still kind of like, you know, chunking in my brain to figure out, because I'm so used to the relative velocities being not the actual velocities, you know? Don't have many problems in my life that can be solved with a 3D print. Well, like, what if you want to, like, make a desk organizer, or, I don't know, make a phone holder, or something like that. You can try Fusion for free. Use it for free. No? Damn. Fusion's so not scary. But I guess that's because I came from SolidWorks. And SolidWorks is like, oh, you wanna undo something? Fuck you, I'm deleting your whole model. Clearly show the origin. Okay, the origin is C. And the direction of the rotating axes. The origin of the rotating frame should be at C. Yeah, I figured. Also, when considering how, yeah. Find the velocity and acceleration of A in vector form. Okay. So omega. I keep thinking, I don't know why. I don't remember where I heard this, but there's one person who said like omega bobega, and every time I write omega now, I just think of that. It's really silly. Sorry guys. I'm sorry for being silly in my intermediate dynamics class. Somebody was asking me about one of these questions. I'm like, I'm gonna be real, dog. I haven't done any one but number 1, and I got number 1 wrong the first time I did it like 3 times. So, alright, V of A equals V of O plus, no, sorry, V of C plus, oh shit, C is moving. We can figure that out. Plus omega cross R, C with respect to A. Nope, that's not right. A with respect to C plus R X Y Z, R dot. I need to figure out a better notation than R dot because I'm so blind to these. I write these and then I just don't look at them. I don't know how to fix that. I'm just dumb. So omega C times, well, cross, I'll write it out and then we'll write it out. Omega C cross R C with respect to O plus omega C cross R A with respect to C plus, and if I get this right, then the world is awesome and everything is great. I can write this is down. Nope, that's the wrong one. Okay. So omega C cross R C with respect to O. Omega C is 0, 0, -2. I've also been trying to be a little bit better about some of these easy cross products, not doing the whole cross product out, because it's not really necessary for 2D. But when we get to 3D, I don't mind doing it out, but just so people know what I'm doing. Radius was 0.2. So it's like negative K crossed with J is K crossed with J is negative I. So positive I. And then 2 times 0.2 is 0.4. Just a little easier. And then plus, this one might not be as nice. It also might be negative. Oh no, it's positive. Oh, look at it. Cross with RAC, that is negative. Oh shoot. What is little r? Little r is 0.1. I really have no clue. No clue about intermediate dynamics. It's okay. You don't need a clue. Let's see, negative K crossed with negative I, positive J. And then I think this is right. The velocities I'm good at. I'm chilling. Oh, printing. Should I help with printing or with intermediate dynamics or? Wait, shoot. 0.4, negative 0.8. There we go, baby. Or am I? You can keep grading. Go ahead. I got it. Look at this beautiful. My office hours don't start yet, though. My office hours are when I'm live. Okay, I chose the right coordinate system, too. Which is good. I'll get it, I just don't understand the... I think for the other one, I need to have something that defines the other velocity. So then it doesn't, like... I don't know, so many unknowns. I have something someone else asked me to print. Oh, I did that. I've done that before. I'm crunching on nerves, by the way. Sorry. This one should be a pretty easy equation. I printed some game pieces for my roommate last year. It's a nice way to just kind of like use your printer. What if I just circled it? that would certainly make me remember. What if I circle the vector? What if I put a heart above it? Oh, you know, if I put a heart above it, I'll probably remember. I have 2 3D printers now. I'm a 2 printer guy. They're not in the same location though. Where did I put my... Oh, I put it away. 1 second. Let me get my calculator. No, I actually could. We have a small boy, have his business plans. I have two $200 printers. Both Anycubic, I like them a lot. One is a Cobra Neo, and the other is a Cobra Neo 2. One is blue and one is red, and I like them both very much. The Cobra Neo 2 is like, can print, I think 500 millimeters per second, which is very fast. I don't run it that fast, because my prints are small and they need to be kind of accurate. But I really like my other Anycubic as well. Sijuan Wu. You know, I actually might do a stream where I do clip design, because I have to do some snap joints, snap clips, like for my Lion project, and those I don't really mind designing on stream because they're just gonna be mathematically. I found like a clip design manual thing, so we can just do that sometime maybe. Okay. We've got Omega Dot. I really wish they would just call Omega Dot something else. Because at least with the R dot I can kind of see. What is capital Alpha? I'm gonna just write capital Alpha. It might just be like an A. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's an A. Whatever, I'll do A. We'll do it like this. You'll be like, why are you writing that? I'm like, I'm blind. Sorry, I don't know what to say. So that's our sort of, okay, we have like our angular acceleration bit, and then we have our regular omega cross r a with respect to c. And then we have Coriolis 2 omega cross r dot xyz, and then we have r double dot. So this part is the angular acceleration, this part is the velocities change in direction, this is the accelerations change in direction, coordinate systems change in direction, and it's just, I don't know. It's in there somewhere. It's just the math when you do the derivative, but then also like the Coriolis acceleration, I think, has to do with the fact that our coordinate system is rotating. So it's like we have whatever. It's not important. Don't worry about it. A of C is alpha C cross R C with respect to O plus, okay, big A I'm so sad. We had such a good run. I thought it was fixed. Okay, I took my phone off my desk. Maybe it's that. I know we're back. The exorcism stream can't happen till I actually fix it. I still don't know what it is. Maybe Garv has ideas. I've tried literally everything. It's the bane of my streaming existence. I don't know what it is. It's plugged directly into my computer, so it's not like it's any interference from a hub. Let me see if my settings changed. It was a mixing thing before. Man, that's so annoying. Now I gotta like put a blacklist on this like stream, so I have to edit it. Needs editing. What is this called? This is the 10.6. Okay. Man. Okay, well, whatever. What was I doing? Oh, I was checking my settings. I just closed them. Fuck. Sound. Did we play sound? No. Input. What the what? Wait, output. I don't know. That might not be it. All sound devices. That is the speakers, that is not it. Wait, oh, wait. I don't know. I'll look into it again. Fuck, that's so annoying. Oh my god. Well, whatever. It is what it is. What was Big Alpha? Big Alpha was 001. RAC is 0.2. Plus. Okay, the cross products. Omega is 0, 0, -2. Crossed with 0, 0, -2. Crossed with... Wait, no, we crossed this already. Omega cross RAC is right here. So that's this one. That is one of the things that I like about these problems is you get to reuse that. And then 2 times omega cross r dot xyz. Did we do that one? I don't think so. R dot is 0, negative 1, 0, plus 0, negative 0. Okay. A long boy. Oh, I just started putting stuff in there. Oh, I guess it's okay. Alpha C is 0, negative 1, 0. Wait, right? Yeah, I said it wrong, but yeah. Series oh, is the 0, 2. Okay. Now we can start. So negative k crossed with j is regular I. Yeah? Yeah. Negative k crossed j, regular I. Hopefully. And then negative k cross, that's negative I. Times 2. The rubric to this assignment is wrong? Oh, is it like out of a certain points and they made it out of too many or something? They reuse it and they just like negative times that is, wait, k crossed with j is negative I, that's positive. Yep. It includes an example for the correct answer, and their example is wrong. Oh, like it has an issue in it? That's funny. 0.2, okay, that's 0.6 minus 4. Oh, so you get to hold off then? I guess it's a blessing and a curse. I have to pick up my quizzes tomorrow, I think. Is it negative? I really hope it's negative 0.5, negative 3. Fuck, that's so wrong. Oh my gosh, that's so wrong. How is that so wrong? No! Okay. Fuck. Cross products are wrong then, somewhere. I still have to grade, it's easy enough. Oh, okay. No, but that's good, because now we can just hang out and work together. We're chilling. Okay, let me like do one of these out, just so I can make sure this is right. So here we get, yeah, that's positive. Yeah, that should be positive I. Maybe I'm adding them wrong? Oh wait, no, wait. There's the, wait. 5 term. Sorry. There's a negative in here somewhere. Just cheap viewers. Ban. I need a new cheap viewers joke. I just like it. I like it. It's really funny to me because it's like, it has to be a better bit than just going, oh, I want cheap viewers. No, it's like, yeah, I really need cheap viewers for my math streams, guys. Please, my engineering. Please. I need 1 million concurrent viewers on my fluid dynamics. Okay, I need to like look up that there's a negative in here somewhere, and I think the negative is on a 2. But I'm not sure. I think. I just don't remember. She wrote it once, and then I never wrote the negative down, I think. Oh, it's fucked up. But maybe there's not. My Spotify listenership dropped from 85 monthly to 82 monthly. Am I washed, Jamie? No, you're fine. That's pretty good. I think it's so funny because like if you look at my Spotify like listen time from like the summer to immediately after I move, it drops like for how much I listen, it goes from like 100 to like 0%. I just stopped listening to music. This is really sad. Wait, is it your music? Do you write music? Wait, 2 handbells, 1 sec. Oh shit. Sorry, Oh wait, that's so cool. I didn't know that. That's so cool. Sorry, I'm just... Window. Oh, my window shade is a little broken there. I like the playlists you made. Me? Oh, my playlist. Oh, I actually forgot I made playlists. Hi, how's it going? I don't know if that's... I don't know if you're talking Garv. No, wait, there's no negatives. What the hell? What's happening? There's no way she didn't put in the negatives. Okay, I'm missing a negative somewhere. Fuck. But the other one is right. It means my vectors are right. Except maybe the... This one's wrong? Maybe I added numbers wrong? Maybe I mean, Okay, let's check each one. Omega. That's all instantly wrong. Okay, so... Wait, no, that's supposed to be alpha. Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, big alpha. Big alpha. -1, that's right. It's increasing, yeah, so alpha's going negative. And then R, A to C is not that one. Okay, that was what's wrong, probably. R, A to C is... -1? -0.1. And that'll give us something in the J direction. -0.1. So this one is -K crossed with -I. Okay, K crossed with I is -J, which is still turns into -J, so... That solves this issue. It becomes 0.6. Which is... not right. Fuck! Wait, what? Oh shit. What did I... Fuck. Oh shit. It needs to be positive. How is it positive? Wait, if y is vertical. Yeah, how is it positive? Because this would be negative. Wait. Increasing in the same direction. Yeah. What? Oh my god. Okay, okay. Well, let me check my other signs. Get rid of this. Okay, so omega is... Yeah, okay, so omega is good, and then omega here is good, and that one doesn't need an omega. And then this one, omega cross RAC, that is this one, which is this one, which is this one. Okay. And then this one is good. This one, R, X, Y, Z. Yeah, that one's chill. And that other one should also be chill. What? What if I just delete it and redo it? I feel like that's the one thing that never gets easier about engineering, is just, like, accepting that you have to just delete stuff. It's so sad. Omega C is 0, 0, -1. And C with respect to O is the... .2. So, bad news? Oh no. How did bad news just happen? Sparks? What kind of sparks? Where did the sparks come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Blah, 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 blah. Alright, word association. K crossed with I. should be positive J. Did I say that before? Probably not. Flick the switch on. And from the switch, did you have the wrong power voltage selected? That would probably do that. Have you ever turned your printer on before? That would be bad. Wait, sorry. A cross with I, yeah, J. Plus K cross with J, negative I, positive I. Oh, I used it and it's been running so far on that setting. Yeah, that shouldn't do that if it's that K cross with J. Negative I times 2. It's not looking good, chat. It looks so far like it's not looking good for these numbers working out. In any way, shape, or form. Why are they all wrong signs? Ow! Plugs in my house. Oh, do you have voltage spikes? Did you throw a breaker? Emit a blue light. Wait, you're in Europe? Europe is 120, is it not? Europe's not 240. 240 is like Asia, is it not? A blue light when you plug it in. Europe have 240 volts. Oh. Wait, sorry, 220. Wait, maybe you do. Oh, yeah, it uses 220. Don't don't look at me. I'm not an EE. Yeah. It won't be bad if you give it one. I mean, it just won't do anything if you give it 140. 120, sorry. 140. I'm inventing new voltages. Well, are you okay? Did you catch fire? Because that's the #1 issue. If you didn't, then I would look up, what's it called? What kind of printer do you have? What brand? A, I, J. This cross with this is negative this, but it's positive. Thing cut metal. Oh, Sovol. I don't know anything about Sovol. I just know that they exist, basically. Okay, wait, chat. If I add these up, does this add up right? I think it like is just exactly the opposite direction. This equals, because this would be, no, it wouldn't be. This would be 4.4. This would be -6. What the hell? How do you get 6.6? One is 0.4? What? What do I even do about this? Well, you Google, you say Sovol ejecting sparks from outlet. The 0.4, wait, oh, 0.4, but I got to the left. How did I get to the left? A 0.4 and then negative, this would be like 3.4, -3.4. That's like not right. Nothing. Did you put the word Reddit after Sovol 3D printer sparks when plugged in? Printer giving shocks and sparks 1 year ago. Unplug it and go through the wiring. That's bad. Bad grounding in your printer or plug in the electrical system. Ditch the adapter. It's not grounded. Power plug's probably not grounded. Get the fuck away from that. Yeah, if your plugs are yeah, that could be a house electrical issue. Thumbs up. Maybe the outlets in my house aren't grounded. Like what? If your house is old, it's possible? Maybe? Wait, how am I actually fucking this up right now? Is my radius the wrong way? How do you fix that? You call an electrician. But really that should have been like caught in like a house inspection or something? That shouldn't be like... Wait, how do you fix that? Well, to ground it, you just have to like essentially connect your system to... I find that somewhat unlikely. It's probably not. But I mean, if you said it gives blue light when you plug things in sometimes, and it's not just your printer, then like, I mean, maybe it's possible. Or maybe something happened where... Did you try it in a different... Oh, the transformer died and the system is so old. It is an oldish house. Okay. Wait, for every outlet? Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe try plugging it into a different outlet. Or maybe try plugging it into like a friend's outlet in a house that's not, Maybe it's just that. Maybe try plugging it in downstairs if you plugged it in upstairs before. Did I have a... Maybe my radius... Let's see, my radius from A to C is negative, that's right. Our A to C is just that. It shouldn't be... I have plugged it in downstairs. And it gave the sparks. I mean, there's also the likelihood that it's just like, maybe it is, like, if you put it in 120 and you plugged it in 240, then you probably fried the motherboard. So if you did do that somehow, I don't know, like, that doesn't seem likely because EU is not 120, but... Yeah, like, if I'm an American and I put... If I have the printer switched to like 120 and I plug it in to a 240 outlet, it will probably fry the motherboard. Because there'll be like some capacitor that rectifies it, but you basically just like blow that up. What I'm doing in my circuits class. You turned it to... Wait, but if it's not, if that didn't give you sparks, then, like, honestly, if you can't find anything about it, just email the company and be like, here's what happened, like, what do I do? I would just email Sobol. They probably have decent customer support. Or call them. 115? Well, if your house is on 240 and you tell it, hey, wait, my Coriolis is right. The Coriolis is this part. Wait, oh, wait a second, chat. Maybe we're cooking. B, Coriolis equals, right, it's the 2 alpha cross r dot xyz equals the 0, was it -4? -4i. Yeah, I would just email support. I don't think I emailed about my printer. I'm kind of annoyed. If it is something with support, like, if you haven't had your printer for very long, it might be just covered by warranty, and they can help you out with it. I don't work enough with, like, because as an engineer, I use printers as a tool. I'm not the kind of person who fixes printers, so I don't know. I would say, I mean, might is like, yeah, you might have, but also, like, you might have fried it when sparks came out of it initially. Like... If so, like, you can probably... I would check, but, you know, yeah, maybe don't get the sparks again. That would be bad. So the Coriolis is this way. Wait a sec. Okay, that makes sense. It's transverse. Like a Coriol. I get sparks plugging in regular stuff, but did it, wait, it came out of the outlet or it came out of the printer? Well, sometimes you can get a little bit of spark if it's like... That sometimes happens if it's like, hey, how's it going? Textrum. The sparks came from the printer. Like the plug? That's like, okay, maybe. I mean, okay, it's gotta be like, no, this is from the Switch. Okay, that's not good. From the Switch is not good. That is not good. I thought you meant from like the cord. I don't know. I feel like you should just email the guy. Your printer's like turning into like a becoming sentient. Based on the configuration, what is the force that causes the Coriolis acceleration? What is the force? Does the direction of the force match the Coriolis acceleration? No. It comes from the normal force. It ejected from the edge of the switch. I don't know what a Solvol switch is. Solvol, I'm thinking of my printer. I'm like, the switch is pretty weird place for sparks to come out of. Yeah, what usually seems bigger arc while switching can happen. Yeah, if it's a large... wait, did you see where it arced to? Maybe it's some... I don't know. If it's arcing, it could be just something that, like, got dislodged, or a I mean, there's so many cases. There wasn't an arc. Oh. Wait, but there was a spark, right? Oh, the spark, you're saying it just, like, was like a straight line? It wasn't arcing to anything. Well, that's, I mean, that's, I don't know if that's better or worse. Again, I'm not on the EE. The force is... Yeah, arc grinder. Yeah, you mentioned that. I think it's the normal force that causes that. A true Coriolis acceleration needs a force to cause it. Does the direction of the force match the direction? No. So the directions do not match. Handwriting's kind of bad. I don't know. I'm no printer doctor. I just pray I try to take the best care of, like, so my bike right now is like, she's going through it. She has so many issues, poor thing, and I'm just gonna try and take care of you as best I can. I'm gonna do like research before I do stuff, and I'm not gonna, like, you know. That's always my answer to everything. I always get so scared plugging in, when I set up my new printer, plugging it in for the first time, even though I'm like, I know I need to switch it to 120, it's switched to 120, it says 120 on it. There's no way that it's not on 120. I'm like, well, what if it's secretly on 240 and then I blow it up? It probably wouldn't do anything if I switched it to 240, but it would just not turn on. But, like, yeah. It's too specific for just chat to be helpful. Even if I had the device, I probably couldn't help. Yeah, all printers suck. That's not true. They're so cute. They're just like... They're little, like, grubs in the ground, and that's why, like, as an engineer, I'm very happy that my printers sent a helpful image. I hope this is an image of, like, the sparks, but I know it's not gonna be. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, okay, yes. It is. This is the image they sent. It's not exactly helpful. It was this many? That's I would not plug that back in ever. Let me see. Let me that's crazy. Like a quarter. Okay. Power switch starting to bug. Turning off. Wait, look. Oh, no. Oh. June 23rd. Had also the problem where the switch glitched and noticed it was warm. Took it apart completely and found the metal contacts inside had visible burn marks from arcing, visible melting of the red plastic switch, plus discoloration of the heat shrink of the connected cable. This thing was overheating. I'm avoiding fixing an A0 plotter at my uni. That's so real. I've never tried using a plotter. What do people actually use plotters for? It says... Okay, this was 2023. I would, if you have warranty, email support and they'll probably help you out. That's what it seems like. Because if you replace it, then... Why do I keep seeing small sparks from the light outlet? Yeah, voltage spike across the contacts. That's just like that's how it be. We get a little arc sometimes when we plug things in because of that. I was removing my PEI sheet today and noticed sparks jump from the PEI sheet to the pins used to align it at the back of the plate. Anyone have this issue? Not sure what might be causing this, but disturbing nonetheless. Solved. USB sparks. USB sparks. It could be something, I mean, it could be an issue with the grounding. That would be like a happy ending if it's an issue with the grounding. But I don't know. It could be something more serious than that. But I don't know why your printer would be ungrounded unless like some quality control person really fucked up. But you said you used it before too, so I don't know why that would be the case. If it was overheating, then like those other people were saying, maybe that's it. I used it before, yeah. Let's see, rod OC is rotating with the angular velocity. We want to define this like this. A mechanical engineer is to print big technical drawings. Oh, interesting. Oh, because you can't like print them out like on an inkjet or anything. I'm also a mechanical engineer. Teehee. I'm like kind of like a fake mechanical engineer. It's not true. I do mechanical engineering, but I don't want to do mechanical engineering, I guess. You were just about to print something. Just email support. I believe in you. Yeah, don't print anything for a little bit. It's okay. Grounding shouldn't be switched, and it's probably a plastic case. It might be metal. A lot of printers have like metal frames, like aluminum extrusion. I don't know what to say. To support? Say, hey. Yeah, literally you could say that probably. We'll tell them where the sparks are, and maybe send them like a picture of the switch. Or just tell them that and then say like what you did to try and fix it. Slides in rod OC. OC is, so omega OC is AOC is what, 3 radians per second in the direction shown. Okay, so that one's positive, that one's, oh, that's really hard to see. No, alpha's positive, omega's negative. I'm sorry they're ejecting sparks though, that must be so sad. Find the following, remembering to clearly define your axes. and state the rate of rotation of the frame. Okay, my axes are defined. I guess, wait. OA is 500 meters. Okay, that's good. Millimeters. Yeah, I think this is a good... I don't like context. Just giant inkjets. I'm more specifically interested in offshore wind or infrastructure. Ah, that's true. That's true. I like... You don't have to call them on the phone. You can email them. Emailing is like the best thing for introverts. I love emailing people. As a mechie, I really like I love stuff like this, where it's like, oh, we just want to do this one thing, like, mechanically. Or laser, we had both of them. Oh, laser cutter? That would be fun. I would love to try and design a printer. That would be so sick. I don't think I would be good enough, but I would enjoy it. I feel like you have to work with materials engineers, also. So we want... Find... Oops. What do we want? AB... Angular acceleration. Oh, angular velocity of AB. So omega AB... R, X, Y, Z. I don't really like the notation of this. This is like... No, an ad... Ugh. I've been thinking about scheduling ad breaks. I don't know. Will they... Which will they? Oh, well, they're just giant inkjets, and I'm more specifically interested in offshore wind and infrastructures. Yeah, I like doing stuff like this, where it's little systems that kind of we want outputs for. I would love to design like a 3D printer or something. It would be really cool. I feel like maybe this I'm getting wrong because I'm not... Like, when this one... No, that's just the acceleration of A that I was getting wrong. I don't know if they mean the VO plus VA with respect to O and this whole thing. So that would be the omega cross and the R. Or if they just mean the omega cross part. I think they mean both. I don't know. We want VA of our little bit that's moving, and then VO, which is 0, plus omega OA. Do we know it? No, we don't. I've heard it's better if you schedule for viewership growth. Yeah, probably. I never really... Honestly, yeah, I probably should. I had never thought about it before because normally I don't have that many viewers. Let's just be real. And a lot of people also kind of listen to me in the background, so... But maybe I should think about it. Maybe that would be better. I could do that. Can you play League of Legends? Do you think I could play a game of League of Legends while doing Dynamics Problem at the same time? I've never played League. How involved is it? Is it like I have to actually do shit, or is it like watching shit happen? Wait, I need the angular velocity of AB. Wait, A was for O? Oh, no, we're chilling. Aha. This one is gonna be omega AB cross R A with respect to B. Hey. There we go. I still want to do the Beat Saber stream where I have to do dynamics problems while playing Beat Saber. And I believe in you. I message support because I consistently plugged in my security USB key in the wrong way. That's beautiful. I genuinely like that. Because I think the thing for me is when I worked as... I did some little work for some... Wait, sorry, I gotta lock in. Wait, is this OA? Yeah, that's correct. Yay! I'm so proud of you. Good job. when I worked, but like I did some like support stuff, I always liked answering the questions that were really easy because they were just like, it's chill, you know? It's like, okay, there we go, that's right. I have to just be careful because if I don't define this the right way. What's the deal with outlets in my house glowing blue sometimes? I think google.com shall give us an answer that we seek. Why are my outlets glowing blue? Can you explain where the blue glow is happening? Why does an electrical socket emit blue-white light sometimes? Yo, your electrical system seems fucked. It's blue because the color is given off from nitrogen and oxygen gas in our atmosphere when they are excited. When the metal contacts are close enough for the electricity to move through the air. Ah. This is sparking that happens when an electrical arc is created in the air. If it is not stopped, it will cause a fire. 100% guarantee of fire if the sparking lasts more than a few seconds. This is perfectly normal for certain types of power supplies. Well, that's the... You are creating plasma. It happens when an electric current is passing through a gas. It's called an electric arc. Sorry, I'm reading Reddit. Some of these are not going to be, like, right. It happens as soon as I plug in the device, and it's only a flash and then goes away. It's startling and makes me jump. Good, that is normal. Unsettling a bit, but as long as it doesn't happen on its own and you keep your hands away from the metal bits, you're perfectly safe. That's what it says. So... Does it happen only a little bit, or does it happen a lot? If it only happens a little bit, then it's fine. Then you're okay. It's normal. It's just like a voltage thing. Because electricity is weird. It happens like a 20% chance when I plug in some charge. That should be okay, I think. Do I know RXYZ? I don't think so. I don't think I do. Do I know the direction of RXYZ? Yeah, it has to move around this way. But that's crazy. 60. Sorry. I'm just talking to myself. Oh wait, shoot. No, it's not 60. It's just X. Oh, that's cool. Been an electrician for a bit and rarely seen something like that, and I'm in Germany. While plugging in or taking shit out, it may happen. Oh, we got an expert in chat, thank god, because I do not know anything about EE. Omega AB cross RAB is... RA with respect to B. Now we have to do the math, which is a little unfortunate. That's 30, this is 60. So... Alright. In the x direction we have cosine. That's 0.4 cos 60. And 0.4 sine 60. Oh, that's actually not too bad. And it's negative there. This one we're gonna have to do a cross product for, so I'll just write that in. A less fun cross product, I guess. In my apprenticeship, in that mostly fixing home appliances like washing machines. Oh, interesting. Oh, you did an apprenticeship. Very interesting. I don't know a lot of people who do that, but I also don't go to a trade school, so... But I don't know, you don't, I guess you don't have to go to a trade school to do an apprenticeship, but for the most of the mechies here, we tend to do, like, internships instead. Negative K crossed with J, so positive I. Okay, we're making good enough headway where I think we might be able to finish this, which is great, because I didn't know if I was going to do that. Got a ping. Okay, we're done. Quick comment, it was 4 days at work, 1 day of school for 3 years. Whoa, interesting. Oh yeah, in Germany. Yeah. I'm in the US, so sorry, I'm like yank-brained. Alright, so this is 0.4 sine 60. I don't really care about the other thing. Omega AB. Oh wait, shoot. No, I do. We're chilling. Wait, what? Uh-oh, it's gonna be 0. That's not good. So... Wait, no. Wait, it is gonna be 0. Oh god damn it. What did I do wrong? Minus, but that's minus. This is also minus. Wait, sorry. I'm doing too many minuses. Okay. Minus that. This one is minus. 3 minuses. Oh no, chat. We're cooked. What am I doing? Why am I here just to suffer? Shit, okay. Is there a possibility there's an X component, but it moves around that is the thing. The relative motion should be in the X direction. Wait, no, what? No, it should be in the Y direction. I can't remember the last time we worked with matrices. I don't think we used them in our dynamics class. What? How? This is in the Y direction, not the X direction. That's how we goofed. Okay, to be fair, this is mildly overkill for what I'm doing right now. But in 3D dynamics, like, you have to use matrices. But a lot of our mechanical engineering is sort of system design, so we have a lot of strength in stress analysis. Consensus, my plugs are normal, maybe, and my printer is possessed. Yeah, that's a consensus. So, okay. Omega AB equals 1 over. I'm in the camp, let ANSYS deal with it. No, I'm like, oh my god, I have to learn ANSYS for a class. Normally people don't teach ANSYS here. It depends on the professor. But a lot of the time we use other FEA simulations because we just don't teach ANSYS. But I have to use it, and he made us make all the geometry in ANSYS. Wait, you've used it? Okay, wait a second, I have a question. Can I take a SolidWorks file, or like any other kind of geometry file, and can I put it in ANSYS? Or do I have to make it in ANSYS? Because I looked up what the imports are, and they look insane. They look actually insane, and I don't know why. Like, I looked it up, and I was like, these are all proprietary. What do you mean by like it was some weird file name, and I was like, there's no way. There has to be a way I can get SolidWorks in here, please. And yeah, seems about right. Once I had a washing machine, it blew up when plugging it in for the first time. No, not the washing machine. Chat, does this hurt the washing machine? Sorry I sound so desperate about ANSYS. I really hate it. I'm really a hater right now. Okay, wait, we got it right, Slay. This like sad music. And then the other one should also be right if I don't goof it up. Oh my goodness, hi and Stucky, thank you for the raid. Whoa, welcome raiders. How's everybody doing? I'm assuming you guys were doing math. I'm sorry you have to come in here and get jump scared by physics. 10, I know, big crowd. We're talking about washing machines blowing up, and oh my gosh, thank you for the follow, Rendio. Matrices, that counts. Yes. Kind of. Okay, I'm a fake mathematician. You can import SolidWorks into ANSYS. You need to run the CAD configuration. Thank you! Oh my god, I was molding so hard because he was like, we were making a triangle plate and it was like this. And he was like, okay, so we'll make it and then delete these things and then just like hope that you don't need to change the dimensions. And I was like, dude, there's no way this guy just said that right now. Like, it's crazy. That's beautiful. No worries at all. Ansys CAD sucks. You can't do anything in it. And he was like, just make all the geometry if it's simple in Ansys. I was like, you are not catching me dead making geometry in Ansys. It's okay. The engineering pain of but it's okay. We got this. Look, this is cool. We got a rotating coordinate system. I guess for people who don't know me, hi, I'm Damie. I am a mechanical engineering undergrad focused on product development, and I do a lot of different engineering stuff. I do some of like the physics side of things, so like stress analysis and fluid dynamics and thermodynamics, and then I also do more of the applied stuff. So this is a class called Intermediate Dynamics that I'm doing some problems for right now, and it has a computational numerical analysis side where we do simulations and cool stuff like that about linkages and just generally complex systems and 3D systems and stuff like that. Currently molding over the fact I can't get a single acceleration right, but we're gonna pay no attention to that. What were you doing in Stucky? Some conference or something? Or I know I just got my new phone. I was gonna print something for someone. I'm so sorry. I hope your printer is fine. They'll probably email you back like tomorrow. I was at a course sponsored by the local distributor last week, and they said everything moves to Ansys Discovery. Who taught you this word? What word? I already forgot what I said. No, okay, my professor was like, okay, so by the way, there's a new thing called Ansys Discovery, but I don't know what it is, and I haven't looked at it at all, so I'm gonna look at it this quarter. And I was like, I feel like maybe you should know what that is. I was a little worried about that. What was I doing? What was I doing? I was doing adding numbers together. Oh, molding? Dude, I'm coping and molding. That's just, oh my god, in my thermal class, that's the best word to describe it. My class is like supposed to be like 35 people. It got down to like, I think we're like closer to 20 people now. It's a 6 to 7 3 times a week, 6 to 7 p.m. And on Friday, there was like 12 people there. Wild. Yeah, leave me back, like, what's your order code? Send me a picture, disassemble your printer, realize it's fuck warranty. No, they're not gonna say that. They're gonna tell you, like, better stuff, I swear. The other CAD implementations are EOL. The one that's taught here is the oldest design modeler. Yeah, we were using the geometry thing when we were doing it. 3.4 cosine 60 times negative 2.8, whatever equals. Yeah, stream. We had 2 hours reading some biographies, then kind of hung out for a while. Finished off by reading some opinions about how to learn algebraic geometry. Well, what did you come up with on the opinions? I would love to learn algebraic geometry someday. I think when I get out of school for engineering, I'm going to turn my focus to math, and my younger brother who comes to stream sometimes, he does, oops, that's not that. He does a lot more math than I do, and so he's my gateway into all that side of stuff. I really want to learn proofs. I might end up taking a proofs class here. Kind of hoping, but it kind of also depends if my professor's garbo or not. It might just be better for me to not. The angular acceleration of link AB. Okay, so now the hard part. I kind of like how this feels very simple compared to learning a whole new dynamics, because it just feels like dynamics 2. I was learning fluid simulation at the course, and I haven't had fluid mechanics yet. Oh, how many years is my degree? My degree is 4 years. I am on year 3 of 4. I've had fluid mechanics. I love fluid mechanics. I especially love fluid mechanics because I'm in thermo right now, and it's pretty much just like worse fluid mechanics. I'm like thinking about like, oh, you know, the fluid element, you know, all these classic things, and they're like, what do you mean? We're not talking about. And I'm like, is classical thermodynamics anything like continuum fluid mechanics? And they're like, no, it's not. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Don't worry about that. And then it's like, look inside. It's continuum fluid mechanics. R A with respect to O. I love how my relationship with trig is that I have no clue what's going on, but I shove enough sines and cosines and tan around without the letter A. Maybe sometimes I... Wait, no. Okay, wait a second. This is the hack. You don't understand, okay? You have a circle, and you have an angle, right? This is what I teach engineers, because people don't even, like... some people don't even know this. I'm like, guys, how are you even doing this? So a lot of the time, like, you'll either want, as an engineer, like, you want this part, or you want this part, you know what I mean? Like... because you have, like, this length given or whatever. So all it is if you think about, like, the x direction, the x is just cosine of that angle, and the y is just sine. So if, like, let's say I'm trying to figure out, you know, in the general coordinate system, like, how would I describe this line? It's like, okay, cool, so this part, if my angle is defined this way, this part is going to be my x right here. This part is going to be my y. So this line here is going to be cosine of 60, and this one's going to be sine of 60. And then you just have to apply the signs. Like the negative or positive. I use a ruler and compass. Ooh, I miss my compass. I haven't used a compass in, man, in like a year and a half, something like that. My detailed drafting course. My degree is 3 years, and it seems so different from how stuff is taught here. Yeah, it's a very interesting... I think the one thing I do like about it is I think it's a very accessible curriculum, which in some ways is good and in some ways is bad, because when I'm saying, like, accessible, it's kind of like... it's a little bit less rigorous than I think is good for, like, a really stellar engineer. But a lot of the time you don't really need stellar engineers, and there aren't enough people who want to perform at that really high level. And so I think that's why this sort of course that I'm in is the way that it is. But yeah, there's some good stuff. I definitely also on stream, I feel like I try to do my best I can to make it better than the raw stuff that I get out of it thrown at me. So there's an MSc guy who's making a case for taking a historical approach to the subject. Euclidean, projective, non-Euclidean, differential, commutative, algebra and curves, classic algebraic geometry, scheme theory. You gotta go, it's 11 p.m. and I have school. Yeah, go to bed. Have a good night. Go EP. Interesting. Is projective just vector stuff, or is that a different type of geometry? I've never heard that before. I don't know if I know the acceleration of A. I don't think I do. Oh, I'm gonna need to. We can call it omega. We can call it alpha. A. My machine dynamics professor said if oscillations are involved, like some rotating shit, just go to the complex. Oh, it's interesting. We have a whole class on vibrations as well. I think it's because a lot of people end up in we have a lot, like, for my school specifically, we have a lot of partnerships with HVAC. So I think the fact that there's more vibrations, more that kind of stuff, it also kind of depends, because the concentration you take is more or less important. Like, we have mechatronics and stuff, and so mechatronics people have to take vibrations, and I'm in general because I just don't have, like, a concentration really. So if you're doing mechatronics, you kind of have to know about vibration. And I think just, like, the effect of, you know, also for audio engineering, if you were to go into that, I don't know, I'm kind of talking out my butt. Projective geometry is pretty nifty. It's the geometry of high dimension perspective drawing. Oh, vanishing points, horizon lines. Interesting. Oh my gosh, it's 12. 12, 12. Chat, please. That's interesting. So, just being able to describe those mathematically? What alpha do I have? I have, okay, alpha OC, which I think is the thing that I need. RA with respect to O. 0. I should probably be redefining these myself until I get more comfortable with it. 2. -2? Uh-oh, it's not -2, that's positive. One of these is positive. Alpha is positive. And that's why we check things. -2. And then this one is... Nod, nod. Okay, that's sick. I really want to learn just, like, enough about the language of proofs that I can then, like, read proofs. Because right now it's like, I can read them, but I wouldn't be able to write. And I don't know all of the different, like, higher level stuff, I guess, about them. 0, 0, -2. R, X, Y, Z. We found that. So it's in the... It's 0.58 there. And this other one we don't know. Now this one will be in the possible same direction. But we don't know which way, so that's fine. We'll just assume it's positive. Okay, I think that should be good. Lots of little terms. Well, it's only 4, I guess. 5 if you cut the other side. Let's see. Omega AB. Do I have that? I do not have that. I think this is going to be the same deal here, so I'm just going to copy that. Because it's still RAB. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord. I believe if we just do this... There you go. Anyone who wants the link? I should probably put it in my channel description too. Lol. I was originally going to complain about my PATG extruding even though my printer isn't... Okay, extrusion issues can be a lot of different things. If you haven't calculated your steps, that is one thing you can do. You can also, depending on if you've messed around in your slicer or not, you can change stuff like flow, and that might help. But before doing any of that, I would just print at different temps. You might be printing at too low temp. For PETG, you have to print a little bit higher temp. And then... Also, it's dinner time. Gotta foods. Alright, have a nice dinner. Thank you for rating. Everybody's so niceys. So niceys to me on my birthday weekend. Alright, I had to slip that in there. It was my birthday yesterday. Right at about, let me see. Pet G temp. 220 to 260. Yeah, 240. Yeah. You should sleep. Go sleep. 60. Alpha AB. Wow, that is not good. Alpha AB. 0. And then... You gotta do all this. Okay. Okay. Lock in. I'm locking in. K. J. Negative I. 3. 1.5. Whoa, the API works? 2 years, 4 months? Holy I am old. That is crazy. Almost 2.5 years? Oh my god. That's actually, like, scary. Holy moly. Negative K times I is J. No, negative J. That's scary for me. It's scary for me too. I'm old. I'm 21 now. I'm an old man. I'm not really an old man. To be real. Let's see. Negative K, or K times j is negative I. We negative it again. That's 4. Let's do 4 times 0.58. Wow, don't write an x, Jesus Christ. And laughs being 24. That's not that much older than 21. Were you a PNG back then? No, I think you were here... Wait, what was it? Feb 2022? That would have been when I was with my first model, I think. Wait, maybe not. Wait, maybe I was a PNG. Those were before I recorded any streams. Those were the old days. Let's see. So negative 1.5 plus 4 times 0.58. This divided by 0.4. Now is it negative? No, that's positive, so this thing will be negative. Divided by 0.4, divided by sine 60. So negative 3.67? Fuck, that's not right. God damn it. God. What's wrong? I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something with science wrong. Oh my god, Damiecraft 2. It will happen sometime. I have a lot of things that I do with my life, and that is very low on the list of my priorities. In terms of streaming, my next thing that I need to do is like get Warudo set up, and then get like more redeems set up. Stuff like that. And then lectures. I have to do lectures. As much as I love playing Minecraft, I really just don't have time to game right now at all, unfortunately. I haven't gamed for like the gamer. I haven't gamed for, I don't know, man. For a long time. Which is kind of, you know, it's sad. I want to game more, but Dynamics has me in a chokehold. Okay, I think I need to figure out what I'm doing here. No, I lied. What I'm doing here. This holds the key. I'm gonna get a little treat. 1 second, so I can search for the key. Okay. We're gonna be detectives. It was nice finally coming to a stream. Twitch accepts me now. Oh yeah, that was so weird. You said it was like, what was happening? It like was blocking you? I was like, what the hell? What the hell, Twitch? Stop blocking my viewers. It was a time zone thing. Weird. The time zone. Oh, your system clock was wrong. That's so funny. Also, like, thought you were a bot or something. Okay, so maybe it's my omega cross. Nope, that one's right. Let's just check the initial equation. Alpha cross R p respect to O, or like big alpha. Anyway, see ya. Have a nice sleep. So alpha cross A respect to C. Then we have omega cross A respect to C. And then, oh shoot. Wait, I'm missing a term here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, am I? Wait, no, I'm not. Well, I lied. 2 times, yeah, R dot. And then, huh. That should be right. Let me look up this equation real quick. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's some weird business going on with something sign-wise. 5-term acceleration equation rotating axes. I don't know why it's called that. That's kind of a silly name for it. Like if you call this like 2 legs. Okay, so this one has a negative on the R. When I look at this one, it has two negatives. So that does not give a lot of confidence. This one doesn't have one. What about Wikipedia? Where's my man Wikipedia? Okay, this one is maybe better. Well, this is just a Alpha Omega Engineering. Ooh, that's a little close to Omegaverse. Whoa. Where's the equation? What are they doing? They're proving it. This one says negative... The omega squared r is negative. And the negative 2 is negative? Wait, what? What the what? I don't know. That feels weird. I think there's like some... Okay, wait. D space at MIT. Okay, MIT notes, let's go. That is not... Oh wait, relative motion using rotating axes. Here we go. Okay, those are all positive. Those are all positive. So that's good. I trust them. They say... Well, I don't know, we can go over here. Why don't we take a trip? Here we go. Into the acceleration vector. So, differentiating once again, we get v dot, alpha cross, v dot. So AB plus alpha AB xyz prime. Okay, so they use prime for theirs. We use little xyz and big xyz. And then 2 omega cross this one, so that is good for us. Yeah, they're all positive here. No, when writing... that's fine. O equals negative... 0 equals negative this. Okay. So basically it's fine. I don't know what I'm doing wrong then. Let me change this to... I'll just change it to clip so I don't fuck everything up. Let's see. So where is this hidden issue? We're supposed to be getting 6.6 I? And -4. I'm getting -4. If x is to the right and y is vertical. Wait. I'm getting negative downward. -4. Coming down. Which, okay, let's just be clear. Well, okay, I guess if it's the acceleration, it could be going down. But I was gonna say, the velocity of it's probably going up a little bit. Hmm, 6.6 I. Minus, oh wait, what is minus? Wait, okay, so we got that one right. So the 6.6 I is the only thing we have wrong. Okay. Wait, we're closer then. Okay, so this part is right. But what about that 3.4? Maybe this negative here is not negative. No, it's negative. It's definitely negative, it's definitely negative. Maybe this is supposed to be negative, the 0.2? What is the 0.2? 0.2 should be RA with respect to C. A with respect to C is negative. Okay, so that solved that problem. So this is negative K crossed with negative J, which leads to a negative I. Wait, that didn't really solve the problem. Wait, yeah, because... Wait a second. Wait a second. We didn't really solve the problem. Wait, that made the problem worse. God damn it. Wait, this is supposed to be 2. No, wait, that's also wrong. What the heck is happening? Okay. Omega is definitely -2. That one's not changing. R dot XYZ. Is that definitely -1? Yeah, it's definitely -1. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? And the radius doesn't matter here. Oh wait, no, that one's fine. That one isn't gonna affect anything. So it's something over here, maybe? I wrote up a short guide for your ANSYS troubles for computers. It's already been installed on. Oh? Oh my goodness. Can you share that? That would be beautiful. You'd also be saving all of my friends, by the way, because all of us don't want to use ANSYS. Run this program as an administrator if you have ANSYS installed. Oh. SolidWorks. Oh, configuration manager. Okay, okay, I will definitely look at that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. Thank you so much. Glad to help. I can't believe that's so funny. We were Googling it, we couldn't figure it out. To be fair, I wasn't Googling that hardcore, but still. I genuinely don't see how I could get 6.6. That's so huge. Where's the 2 come from? The only 2 is here. The only thing is 4 here. Like, what the what? Well, I guess it's not a sign thing, so I guess my other one really isn't a sign thing either. I just got the wrong answer. Well, I can do the velocities, I just don't know why I can't do the acceleration. Set up a little home server so I can load off my ANSYS stuff if I ever do much of it. That's so sick. I think ANSYS is cool, actually. It's just, I don't like the professor, so unfortunately... Oh my goodness, I don't like the geometry on this one. But we will do our best, chat. I'm just bouncing around. I'll try and clean up some of the other ones later today. But yeah, I don't like my professor, so that's, I feel like I'm not gonna like ANSYS as much because I think this guy's kind of annoying. But not really ANSYS' fault. It's just like also proprietary, you know? Alright. Rod AO drives the wheel such that the velocity of the rod is... is 1.5 to the right, so 0, 1, wow, not what I want, 1.5, 0, 0. In XY, but I think our rotating one is probably going to be similar, or actually maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, we're probably going to have it be that. Yeah, they give this as our coordinate system, so I'm just going to do that as well. Okay. Increasing at a rate of... oh, that's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. I don't need to put that there. I work at my department's IT stuff, so I had to set up 100 computers and install ANSYS on 30 of them. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of ANSYS. Do you guys have, like... It was interesting, my professor was like, so you're not gonna have, like, all the modules on ANSYS if you do that. You're only gonna have, like, 1 or 2 if you work for a company that has it. You guys just use it for the geometry, like, stuff? Like geometry and stress things? Or also fluids, or... I'm not really sure why this is here. Oh, I see why that's there. Never mind. Why couldn't they just have made it symmetric? It's kind of crazy. Nah, it's not that crazy. Find the acceleration of the slotted link and the acceleration of p relative to the slot. So, angular acceleration of the slotted link, so PC, alpha PC, then R, XYZ, E. Okay, so omega equals omega, what are we tilting with? I guess we're going to be tilting with... But wait, we don't want XY there. Well, you know, I guess we could do that. I'll just say XY is not the origin. Well, we have to do it at C, I think. Right, because we're turning around C. So just ignore that I drew those there. Wait, we don't know omega PC. Is that an issue? Not really, because if we try to define it with respect to O, then it's just like, we know the velocity, we don't care about that. We need... Whoa. No, it's chill. It's cool, expensive. We got an academic research license. It's worth like, I don't know how much that is. That's a lot of zeros. We have academic licenses and only can do so much with them. Yeah, they only have a license to do a single task on a single computer. That is what I heard as well. Yeah, the student license is like, it stops you from having a certain amount of notes or something. I think they sponsor my university though, so we get like a discount probably on our stuff. What am I setting up? I want VP equals VO plus omega cross R P with respect to C. Oh shoot. Oh no, wait, no, we don't want, oh no. No, that's okay. It's okay, because this one we're gonna expand into the VO. Plus R, X, Y, Z. So this is omega O cross R, P with respect to O. I think it's like 30k nodes, and I am in a project with wind-powered cards, and they sponsor a lot. Yeah. That's kind of like our thing. Okay, omega is PC, so we don't know PC. Cross R, P with respect to C. Okay, so in our big coordinate system, the easiest way to do this is going to be... So x is sine for 123.9. Wait, millimeters. I'm gonna round. Who cares? 0.12 times sine 23.8. 2 times, and then I'll figure out the signs. I think they're both negative. Yeah, they're both negative. Cosine 23.8. 0. Plus, and we don't know what this is, but we do know that P is gonna, ooh. Okay. I don't know if I want to set my stuff up like this. Because I guess they do give us the 123.9, so if we didn't split it up, then we could just use the 123.9. But would that mess up everything else? The omega O cross RP with respect to O. That one's gonna be kind of nasty to do in the other axes. For sure. I mean, it's mildly less nasty. I mean, this isn't really that nasty to do. They do give us that 200 millimeters from O to C. So maybe they want us to do that in vertical. I'm just trying to think if our axes are right, because I don't want to keep going if they're not right. I think they're okay. I think we say fuck it, we ball, we try. We try, even though this RXYZ is going to be bad. So P basically can move this way, or the other way. So it'll be like, I always forget if I write that. Lol. I usually just write this so I don't forget. And then I guess it would just be like RP with respect to C. Right? So like it can either go negative X, positive Y. Oh, this is wrong. Wait. Positive X, negative Y is that one. I'm gonna try this. I might regret this choice. Okay. Omega O we're given. Oh, I guess we're actually not given Omega O. This is making me think we definitely need to do P with respect to O, but you don't need to do P with respect to O, because it's not moving there, it's moving P with respect to C. That means I have to flip in back calculate this. This is, I mean, I guess I don't really need to deal with it that much. It's gonna be 1.5. Wait, so 1.5 to the right. Okay. 1.5. Ooh. Fuck. Okay. 1.5 divided by 0.1. I'm trying to think if it's going to the right. Is it rotating up? I think it's rotating up, so that would, like if this is being pushed to the right, it's rotating this way probably. If that messes up, then we're kind of goofed, but it's fine. We're donked, maybe. I'll put like a star there. I'll put a more colorful star there. Wow, that's really hard to see. Sorry. There we go. Check. Sign. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see. So crossed with... Well, this is gonna be 115. And then crossed with RP with respect to O. Man, okay, sure, whatever. In terms of X, that's gonna be... Sine? 0.1 sine 30. 0.1 cos 30. Now... Yeah, both are positive. That's kind of nasty that I have to do that. I'll write it out, whatever. This whole problem is, it's kind of gunky, if you ask me. Let me do out these numbers. I think the coordinate system is not right. I really don't like how it's going along right now. But maybe it's just me coping. 0.048, 0. Negative 0.11. I'm gonna round. R dot XYZ times 0.05 negative R dot XYZ times 0.11. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta write this one out too. Dang it. There's darn it. It's probably fine. I can just do it. It's like the same type of thing as this one, so. Okay, this is gonna be negative, positive 11, 0.11. Positive 0.05. Wait, I feel like I have way too many unknowns. Yeah, I can't deal with this. It's literally, wait, okay, no, yeah, wait, I really don't like these coordinates. I might just, I think I have to do this with better coordinates. I don't know why they would write the axes there if the coordinates weren't right. Yeah, they're definitely wrong. Lol. Okay, let's... I want to get one of these right. I want to finish one of these. This one, I don't understand. This one I don't understand. Chat. Chat, this is my Sisyphus moment. This is my Sisyphus arc. I think I would set the coordinates at the contact point of the wheel. So... the thing about that is, like... when we do the rotating coordinate system, we want to have our... we want to have our distance... you know, I guess we could, because what I was thinking was we don't want to set up our velocity equation. We can't set up p with respect to O. But if we had our coordinates like this, I don't know if that would be any better. Like, I think the angle of them is wrong. It might be better to do this, but then, like, this becomes a kind of awful definition as well to do. Because then at least P moves up and down on this. But that's also kind of a trap sometimes. Because we want this relative motion because P's moving in an interesting way in this slot. This way, right? But if we did O, would that make it easier? Let's see. But the other thing is, like, then that would mean that this is rotating. It's going to be rotating with this link, because we care about this link. But it's going to be here, so it'd be offset. I think it has to be the coordinates at point C, because we want it to rotate with PC. But the question is, do I set them like this, or do I set them like this? That way, R would be a lot easier. Obviously, PC would be a lot easier. We learned to set them at the bottom contact point, since that's where it rotates, and I meant in the floor, a point not set. Like here? Or like here? Are either of those correct? Or do you mean like here? Those are the only three places I could think possibly other than O itself. I mean, I guess we could put it at P, but then, you know, it's kind of the same thing as putting it at C. You're just flipping all the stuff. So I guess it would either have to be here or here. But the first one. This one? Oh, like the instant center? I mean, yes, but this is if we want to analyze the motion of the wheel. Because what we're trying to figure out is, like, when you're doing regular dynamics, then yeah, you want to set it here, and then you can figure out the velocity here, like velocity here, whatever. But we care about this link's movement. We don't know how this link is moving. We already know how the circle is moving. The wheel is moving. It's really just the numbers aren't nice. I think I'm going to try and see if setting it up like this is nicer. And then... okay, yeah. So it just kind of depends on like what you're trying to solve for. It's not really that you're not wrong, and also you can just kind of set it anywhere, like technically if you want to. It's just more about like how easy the numbers will be. Let's see if we set it here. I'm just gonna try and see what, because I mean we don't have that many vectors, right? It's just a couple vectors for this. Okay, so omega, this one stays the same. This one becomes RPC, becomes very simple. We'll call this X, we'll call this Y. RPC just becomes 100. No, I lied. It becomes 1, 2, 3. Yeah, positive. And then the other one, R, is also just 123.9 times. Yeah, I think this would be easier. Omega AB, or sorry, RXYZ. Like that. And then this one is the one that's hard. So omega O is not hard. That one stays the same. This one, RP with respect to O. In this coordinate system, it looks like this. So we need this angle here, which is, if we have this, we want that angle. Then what do we have? Yeah, it's definitely up to what you want, and I don't really understand your notations and basic parameters, but I think I should have no sleep. Alright. See ya. Have a nice sleep. I need... oh god, geometry. Okay, the geometry is geometry. I believe. Where are my transverse angles? That one? No, that would be 30 here. And then this one is 23.8? No. No, okay. I was always bad at this. This is where my statics failed me. This is 90. This angle is a 90 minus 23.8. Which means that this angle is... there we go. I hope the answer stuff works out, but you can reach my Discord. Thank you so much. It's so useful, actually. This is... wait, 60... what's 180 minus? 120. Okay. There we go. That's it. We did it. 120 minus 90 minus 23.8 equals... it's gonna equal like 30. It's not. It's gonna equal something else. 6.2? Hello? What is 90 minus 23.8? 66.2. There's no way that's 6.2. 180, right? 180 minus 60 minus 66.2. Okay, 58.3. No, I said 120. I guess it should be... I genuinely don't know how that didn't work. 9. Oh, that... that's how. 53.8 is that angle. So then... if this is that, then we have the cosine of 53.8 is cosine of 53.8, 100 millimeters. So 0.1 cos 53.8. Okay, that's really not that bad. And P with respect to O is what? P with respect to O is oh wait. Oh shoot, that's not it, is it? Is it? No, because the velocity doesn't go along there, it goes along the... Oh, it's actually easier than what I did. It goes along the tangent to the thing. We get rid of all of this garbage. I'm gonna say the tangent is there. Now, is it easier? I don't know. We want this. In terms of this. And this. I don't know I did this. This one I don't think. This one is what we want. That's our velocity of P. And then this is our X, and then 90 degrees to this is Y. So the angle of this is 30. I think? Maybe? Maybe? Because if this is 90... is it? That's 90, then... I want to say it's 30. This is 90. Right. Can I just say it's 30 and be I don't think it probably isn't 30. Damn it, it just looks like 30. Okay. What can I do? Oh, it's 23.8. Right? Because if this is the transverse and you flip it from here to here, can you do that? No. Yes? Maybe. No, if we had this. No, that would be... Wait. Oh, chat, my brain. If we had this, this would be 123.8. Okay, so it's not that. Okay, if I can get this angle, then we're saved. VP is, yeah, this is this though. How do I get the angle? It's probably something really easy. Painfully easy. If I draw this way. I'm drawing too many lines, for sure. And Y needs to be over a little bit. Just... We've ruined the diagram, it's okay. Y. Would this even be 30? This would be 30? No. That would be 60, right there. How the hell are you supposed to... This is why I didn't want to do this. It's so easy. Oh my god, why did the axes have... Why can't they be at 30? Why can't they be symmetric? I'm a complainer. The effervescent complainer. If I do this, then I know this angle and this angle are the same. Don't know if that's helpful. It's not. I know this angle is 23.8. Which again just gives me that. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna lose my brain. Can I please get a waffle? I don't know, maybe it's not possible. Can we just say it's not possible and then I don't have to do it? Oh, okay. I'm using 100,000,010% of my brain right now. I feel like there's almost too many angles here. Because it's like, okay, if I have this line here, I know this angle, right? This angle is 60. Because this is 60. This angle is 60. Wait, what? Oh, it's 120. Okay, sure. This angle is 60. Then... But then if I draw this, then that means that... Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh no, it's not 60. I lied. This is like 62, whatever that 62 value we had was. 53.8. Let's say, because if I draw that there, can I use that to get VP? No, I can't use that to get VP. What about... Wait, oh, okay. Can I say, like, it's similar? Wait, I might be cooking. I know the radius is the same. This and this are the same. The radius of this and this are the same. I'm trying. Oh, it's hard. Oh. Wait. This is 90. Wait. No, wait. If this is 90, and that's 53, then where's the call coming from? Inside the house? No, I can't do like 90 minus 53.8. That would give me this angle. 90 minus 53.8. Oh my god, I'm a god. 90 minus 53.8. 36.2. And then sine and cosine of 36.2. We did it, chat. We did it. I don't know how big it is. Do I know how big it is? I do know how big it is. It's the 1 point whatever. Oh my god. And it's 100 times that, I think. Is it that? I don't know. What am I doing? R? No. Just RPO. Wait, what? Wait, I didn't even... Wait. Wait, why was I trying to break down VP? What am I doing? I don't need to break down VP? Wait, why did I do that? Oh, chat. I didn't need to do that. Okay, it's fine. I'm so sane. I just need... What are my axes? This is X. And this is Y. I need this angle in terms of them. Which, granted, is also not the easiest thing to find. Oh shit, I gotta like go to a meeting soon. Okay, I have 8 minutes left. We start 10 minutes late usually. Okay, I gotta find this angle. Shit, how do I find this angle? I found the 36.2 because I'm a genius, but I don't know how to get the other one. I wonder what the good geometry of this is. This actually looks like I'm trying to like cast a spell right now. What is this? I know. We're back to square one. No! I needed RP. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh my god. Wait, okay, it's on the VOD. I can look back at the VOD if I need that value at some time. I need to get rid of this diagram. Wait, I can just draw on top of the diagram. Okay. Okay. We have a mic demon still, so that's not great. I don't know why. Probably not the fact that my calculator's on my desk, but that's what I tried. Whatever. Okay, 6 minutes. We got this. Lock in. Okay. This angle we know. We want this, which means that, let me extend these a little bit. Do I know this angle? I don't think so. I know this angle. Oh wait, yeah, I do know that angle. Oh, wait. Yeah, because this is 90. So this angle is 53.8, 53.2, which means that this angle is 90 minus 53.2. And this angle is 60 minus 90 minus 53.2. Awesome, because I'm so awesome. I'm awesome. Easy clap. Literally didn't have any problem with geometry in my entire life, ever. 23.2. So, after all that, we get 100, 0.1. Cosine 23.2. That's in the y direction. Sine. Cosine. Nope, I lied. That's in the x direction. Wait, what? This is x. This is y. This sine. Okay, that's right. It's positive, and the other one is it's this way. So actually both of them are, x is positive, y is negative. Oh my god, I never want to do that again. Okay, let's just pretend it didn't have a chat. Holy shit. Okay, well, I think that's a great place to sign off. We had some great, awesome geometry that we did, and definitely had no pitfalls whatsoever, and it was awesome, and yeah, I'm gonna finish this and see if we get any right answers. It's gonna be a little rough. It's gonna be a little tight on time. Is this thing due tomorrow night? I'm hoping it's due tomorrow night. It's not tomorrow morning. Let's see. Yes, do it. It's tomorrow night. Nice. Okay. Ooh. I'll do a little bit more of it, but yeah, I don't know. I have to do some other stuff tonight, so. Alright, chat, thank you for keeping me sane, keeping me company here. And yeah, I can't get a lot of these. This one I just don't know why. Maybe I'll see if the other person's work is right, but this one this one is really weird. This one I genuinely don't know about. Because I don't know that y value. They don't give you a y value. I don't know. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, chat. Yeah, I think I was like trying to do this, like, you need another value, don't you? I don't know. Alright, I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll do the thing that we're doing. Probably intermediate. Maybe intermediate, maybe numerical stuff. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, I will see you guys later. Thanks for the raid and Stucky. I know you're not here, but thank you anyway. You're awesome. And yeah, thanks for hanging out if you came from the raid. Normally I just stream engineering stuff. It's chill. You know, all that. Alright, I will see you guys. Let's see, is anybody alive? Who's small? I don't like raiding big people. Oh, following. What? Let's see. No one is, no one is tiny. I'm too tiny. Alright. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye! Thanks for hanging out.